Jai Hind to all. I am Shivani Sharma from SVM Malerkotla. Today I am here with a new topic which is light. So let's start this topic. So light is that form, it is a form of energy which enable us to see all the objects. If we want to see anything, so we need light. This is the only thing which enable us to make all the things visible. But here we will study next that light is not only the one thing which necessary for the things to visible. One more thing is there which is eye. So in this chapter we will discuss about light and eye. So first is light. Light helps us to see objects which we cannot see without in the dark. An object become visible if there is a light, like you can see to me. I am also unable to see all these things because light is there. If there will be a dark, then we are not able to see the things here. So and next is reflection. It is one phenomena of the light which enable us to see the objects, which is a reflection. Reflection means when light falls on a plane surface, that plane surface could be a mirror or any plane surface. When light falls on a plane surface, then their path changes. Here you can see a light falls from the torch on that plane surface. Here we can see from a torch a light falls on a plane material which reflects, which bounces back. Its direction is changed. So change in the direction of light when it falls on a plane surface, that is called a reflection. So this is a reflection, and because of that reflection phenomena we are unable to see the objects. Here is also you can see one more example. Light falls on a plane surface, it reflects back. The change in direction of the light, that is called a reflection. And our next is when light reflects, then we can see the image of the objects, and there are certain characteristics of the image formation if we see inside a plane mirror. So first characteristic is image is always erect. Whenever we see image in the plane mirror, we always see that image will be erect, means upside always will be up and the lower side always will be lower. Next, the image is at the same distance from the mirror as the object in front of the it. As the object is front of the mirror, you can see the same distance, you can see the image inside the object. For that we can also measure it with by using a scale. The image is always virtual. It always form virtual image. The image which couldn't find on a screen, which cannot be obtained on a screen, that image is called virtual image, and always a plane mirror form virtual image. Image is laterally inverted. Laterally inverted means inside the mirror, image is always right side of the image always formed left side, and left of the image will form the right. That is called laterally inverted images. So these are some characteristics of image formation. Our next is, as earlier we were talking about reflection, there are two different types of reflection. One is called regular reflection and another is diffuse reflection. So we are going to discuss. First is regular reflection. When all the parallel rays of light fall on a screen, then it always reflect parallel to the that. This is means here you can see this is, we have a plane surface here. When all the parallel, these lights which are reflecting, which are falling on this surface, this is called a incident ray. All the incident rays, when it falls on the plane mirror, its direction is changes, and in the same parallel way it reflects back. This kind of phenomena is called regular reflection, and because of the regular reflection all the images are formed. Second is a diffuse reflection. Diffuse reflection means when we have some irregular surface, when incident rays falls on that irregular surface, it will not be parallel. They will reflect in different directions, and that time image formation will not takes place. So these are two different types of reflection. And next one more important phenomena of the light is multiple images. we can see images inside the mirror. But if we have more than 2 or 3 mirrors, then whether only one image will be see or different. So that means when we have more than 2 mirrors are there, then we can see the different images, and that all different images, how we know that how many images will be formed? That depend on one formula which is called 330 degree upon theta minus 1. Based on that formula, if we will calculate, then we can find the different images. And this also depend that light falls on the mirror at which angle. If light falls on 45 degree angle, then 7 images will be formed. If it will reflect on 60 degree, then 5 images. If 90 degree, then 3 images. And these all number of images we can find out based on one formula which is 360 upon theta minus 1. Next is kaleidoscope. This is one principle based on multiple images. On the basis of multiple images, we can make one instrument which is called a kaleidoscope. This kaleidoscope is made by 3 rectangular shaped plane mirrors. By forming with the 3 plane mirrors, we can make a triangular tube which can be used by the designers to make the different wallpapers. And this is one application of multiple images. Kaleidoscope is a device used to see multiple images of the object that has 3 inclined plane mirrors at an angle of 60. If we will take 3 plane mirrors and combine them at a 60 degree angle, then it form a tube. And by this tube, you can see here the different patterns, and these patterns are used for the wallpapers or for the other means other purposes by the designer. So this is also one principle, or we can say application of multiple images. Dispersion of light. Here we are talking about light. One more phenomena of light is the dispersion. Dispersion means splitting of light into different colors. We always we see there is no color of the light, but light consists of 7 different colors, and these 7 different colors we can see like a rainbow. In the rainbow we can see that a rainbow is a natural phenomena of dispersion of light. We can also see it by using this prism. We can take a glass prism, we can throw a beam from the laser, and from another side we can see we can use one screen. On that screen we can see the different colors of the light. This is called a dispersion. When a beam of sunlight is passed through a glass prism, it splits up into 7 different colors, and these 7 different colors are violet, indigo, blue, green, which we can see in the rainbow. So these are all the phenomena of light. So here you can also see one more phenomena of based on multiple reflection of light. Here you can see the diagram of one device which is called periscope. This periscope is used by the soldiers in their bunkers to see the outside from the bunkers. Also in the submarines this periscope is used. This periscope is basically a Z shaped tube where 2 plane mirrors are placed either at the angle of 45 or at the angle of 90 they can be. From one side light enters. This light reflects on one of the mirror. This mirror changes the direction of the light. Then this light falls on the second mirror, and from the second mirror this light reflects out where we can see the object which is placed on the other side of the means place we can see. So inside the periscope there are 2 plane mirrors as we have already discussed. So these all things are the till here we have discussed about some phenomena of the light. So till then, goodbye, thank you.